Hello, this is Michael Ellis, also known as Elias the Artist, and today I'm going to share with you the secret of Solomon's gold. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard about Solomon's temple and how he lined it with gold from various sources, but I'm sure not many of you are familiar with how he actually obtained that gold. Now, there are legends about it in the Bible, but you'd be surprised to know that the actual methods by which he procured the gold are largely alchemical. And I'm sure you have heard of Solomon's demons that he commanded in brass jars, and you will be surprised to know that those are actually the methods that he used to procure his gold, by largely growing it in the brass containers, by growing it bacterially. And today I'm going to share with you the method that he used to produce that gold. Now, if we look at the Bible, it tells us that Solomon sent his navy out into the Red Sea. Now, the Red Sea is also known as the only river out of the Garden of Eden and the way to get to Ophir. Now, Ophir is considered the land of gold and treasures. And I'll put a link down to all these references below. What the video I'm actually referencing to, and it goes into detail about explaining this. But in essence, what that all represents is urine. So, or blood, actually. The Red Sea, the gold of Ophir, the what Solomon sends his navy out into. It's the Alchemical Mercury. And all of this feeds into describing the various ins and outs of the human biological system, the cardiovascular system, the urethra, the kidneys, all of that. And what we're ultimately left with is urine. Now, this has been watered down, obviously, because I just kind of got this on the fly. But if you use non-chlorinated water, you can water it down. So anyways, that's going to be our first addition to our containment vessel. That is our alchemical mercury. Now, you're going to want to use a jar that has a wide mouth lid, because this is going to create a sort of film on the bottom of the container that will be hard to remove if you use like a regular beveled lid jar. So if you're going to actually produce gold in this, you want to use a wide mouth jar. And there's a number of reasons for that. But what is Solomon's army? Well, if you look into the alchemical literature, if you read into this to the Bible quite a bit, you're left with the fact that it's a fermenting bacteria of types, Solomon's demons, and they infect the urine to the point where it starts producing gold. They bring back talents of gold and apes and peacocks, namely the peacock's tail, which you get at the end once you have your gold. Or also known as the feather on the tip of Hermes' rod. So the question is, what is it? Well, it is something and nothing. It's in front of you. It's everywhere. It turns out it's actually dirt, black and yellow, as Wiz Khalifa says. So we're going to add our dirt in. And if you look at all the alchemical drawings, there's always flowers growing out of the beakers and flasks. There's a reason for that, and that is because of the sulfur, the fermenting bacteria. What does the job of growing the gold is the dirt. And it's the earth that represents the alchemical sulfur, or the secret fire. The earth is what causes the gold to grow. So that's the ultimate secret. So as you go into your journey, remember this: the earth is what gives you the gold. Now you want to put on a lid that is non-metallic and non-corrosive, like the plastic ones you can get on the internet. The reason for this is so it doesn't absorb the smell, and so so it doesn't corrode or anything. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. This is Michael Ellis.